Hey Crafty Peeps, I'm Lisa, your dollar mom, and today's DIYs are farmhouse decor. Now, these ones I kind of made for my bedroom, but they definitely can go in throughout your house. And so I'm really enjoyed making these because I am doing a bedroom makeover. And so once I get that all complete, then I will bring it over here and show you the whole makeover. So far so good, and so now I'm just at the decorating stage, so it's really fun. So I hope you enjoy these DIYs, and if you do, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will be back with lots more DIYs in the next coming months. All right, let's get to crafting. I found this amazing I always say tobacco basket at Hobby Lobby for $3.99 on one of their clearance specials. And it says it was normally like $49.99. I don't think that could possibly be true because I don't think these really go for that much. But anyhow, I was very excited to get this for $3.99. It is the exact colors that I want. So I grabbed this family MDF sign from the Dollar Tree, and I will use that, and I will also use this windmill, also from Hobby Lobby. It's actually a Christmas ornament, and I bought it on sale last Christmas. I've been holding on to it for a special project, but it was normally, I want to say it was normally like $5, and I got it for like $2. And then I'm going to use some of this lamb's ear and some of this ribbon, also from Hobby Lobby, that I do believe I also got on a clearance at Christmas time. I love clearance shopping, so definitely check out those clearance sales. That's how I stock up on ribbon and all those things. Okay, so I'm going to cover this family sign here in the Rust-Oleum linen chalk paint, and I will give that a couple coats. Once I decide how I want everything to look, I will go ahead and glue everything down. Now, the windmill, I just used hot glue, but I do suggest using it in combination with some E6000. It'll just give it that extra adhesive, especially if it's something a little heavier. And so I do use both E6000 and hot glue on the family sign. And again, I do recommend that. And then I'm just setting my paint can on top just to give it some weight to help it stay glued down to my tobacco basket. And while I'm giving that some time to adhere, I'm going to go ahead and make my ribbon. Now when I have ribbon that only has the pattern on one side, this is my preferred way to make the ribbon, so I don't have any of that other side showing through. So what I do is I make a long strip and I fold it over and glue it, basically making a circle. And then I will cut another strip just slightly smaller than the first one, and that will form the bow part. And I will go ahead and push those together, and I will tie them in the middle, and that is how I will make my bow. I'll lay the shorter one on top of the longer one. I'll fold it in half to find my center. And then I'll go ahead and take a little piece of twine and I will tie that around the middle. And I'll give that a double knot. And I just kind of fluff my bow around. And then I will cut two strips that will become the tails. And I'll just go ahead and pinch those together at the top and glue them to my bow. And while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and attach my bow. And then I have the lambs here that I'll go ahead and just insert underneath my bow. I always do the bow first because I find that sometimes if I do my leaves first, things don't add up. So go ahead and just glue the leaves and just kind of push them under the bow. And then once this project is dry, it is complete. For this project, I will use one of the vinyl stickers and this Beware sign that was from actually last October, but I'm pretty sure they will be bringing this right out again this year. I love the shape of this sign, so I will be a little bit sad if they don't bring it back. Then I'm going to take some of this wood filler and I'm just going to fill in the two little holes that are there from the hanging part of the sign. Once this is dry, I will go ahead and sand it down a little bit. And then I'm going to give this whole thing just a paint of the linen Rust-Oleum chalk paint. I want to give this sign a wooden shiplap feel, so I will go ahead and take my long ruler and just from the little cutouts there, I'm going to draw a straight line all the way across. And because this Sharpie kind of gives it a really bright line, I will go back over it with some sandpaper just to kind of distress it and make it look a little more aged so that line isn't so bright. This sanding will get a little bit of dust everywhere, so I do recommend just taking a damp paper towel and just wiping down the sign before you put your sticker on it. These stickers, wall stickers, whatever you want to call them, from the Dollar Tree are amazing. I mean, you can just make so many signs in such an easy manner with these stickers. They're clear and they just go on and stick so well. Now I'm going to take some of this buffalo check ribbon from the Halloween section that is currently at the Dollar Tree, which I'm super excited about. And I'm just going to tie a regular bow, just like you would tie your shoes. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail those tips and add it to the top. And this really just makes the easiest sign for your house. This is just 3 items and you have a wonderful, cute farmhouse sign. I an added step that you don't have to take, but if you don't want that glittery sign on the back to get all over the place, just cut out a piece of wrapping paper or just a paper bag, whatever, and just glue it to the back side. This kind of just finishes your back. Again, Dollar Tree loves their glitter. You probably don't want glitter all over the place. For the next project, I grabbed this Wild at Heart wood sign from Dollar Tree. I really liked it because it was like a solid piece of wood. And I'm just going to cover it with, again, my favorite thing, the Rust-Oleum Linen Chalk Paint. Then I grabbed this bushel of eucalyptus leaves from Walmart for $1.99, which is a great deal. It's nice and thick. I'm just going to cut off a little stem here for the sign, and I will use some ribbon, and then I'm going to get on to Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to show you how I make the vinyl cutout for this project. Okay, so I am on a new computer and I want to get some new fonts. And so for this project, I wanted to say, "Sleep well, my love." And what you can do, so I'm actually on, let's see, I'll show you. I'm on defont.com where you can get free fonts. And if you see right here, it says preview. This is where you can type in what you want it to say, so you can actually see you know, what that font will look like. So I'm going to kind of scroll down until I see one that I like. And there are way too many choices. And sorry, I am trying to record with one hand and scroll with the other. I just see one and I'm like, ooh, I like that. And then I scroll and I'm like, ooh, I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep scrolling until I think I like this one. This one is called Cream Candy. So that's really cool. They say they're free for personal use. So if you're going to be selling them, typically you have to buy a commercial download. So I just go over here. I don't have a mouse hooked up to this yet, so bear with me. Okay, and it goes down here in the corner. I'll go ahead and click on that. Okay, and it brought it up here. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to right click and you're going to open. Okay, and we're going to go up here and we're going to install. And it's going to install that font. Now, typically, let me get out of that. Okay. Typically you have to get out of whatever program you're in to get it to load, but I'm just curious if this will work without. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna go to system. That should bring up any of the fonts that come with the computer. So let's see. Ooh. So what did I call that? It was called Creamy. Okay, I don't see it. So see if I get out. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is go back online. Do y'all sing? Cream candy. Okay, do y'all sing to yourself? That's what I do. Okay. Actually, I can just search. So we'll go cream. Okay, so nothing showed up. Sorry if I'm terrible at recording and typing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. Yes, I want to quit. Okay, so now I gotta get back. Tell you what, I'm not good at recording and doing this because I keep looking at my screen and not my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into Cricut Design Space. Okay, I'm gonna do a new project. And I'm gonna do a text. I'm gonna type with one hand. Okay, sleep well. Oops. My love. Okay, and then let's see. I'm gonna get a W there. Oh, come on. How do I get back? Okay, well for now, I'll fix it in a second when I have two hands. Okay, so let's go back up here in the fonts. Okay, and we're, oops. We're gonna go back up here and type in cream. And look, it's there. Okay, so I'm gonna choose that one. Okay, and now there it is, and I can cut it out. And yes, I will fix that well. And now that my vinyl is all cut out and ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and line it up here on my sign. I just kind of eyeball it to make sure the bottom letters look right and the top letters look right. And then once I have that to my satisfaction, I'll go ahead and push it down and peel back the contact paper. And I just can't even believe Cricuts are amazing, but if you don't have one, it's okay because there are rub-ons and stickers and all sorts of alternatives. And now that I have that down, I'm going to go ahead and just glue this piece of eucalyptus on, and I will glue my bow on, and this project will be done. Now, I chose this Sleep Well, My Love, because if you saw at the beginning of the video, I said I was doing a bedroom makeover, and it is so sweet. My husband is always worried about how well I slept. I have some sleeping problems, and every day he's like, how well did you sleep? And so I just thought that was so sweet, and this is something that will go in our bedroom, and it is very meaningful. I am so excited that I was able to score some of these amazing calendars that the Dollar Tree put out this year. They're so, so good. As you can see, look, there's some really cute Easter. Each holiday has like really good designs that you can rip out and Mod Podge. I got like 3 different calendars and they're so good. I hold the lemons. Lemons are so cute. Bless our nest, we all love that. Be kind. These are all amazing signs that you can make out of this calendar. So since I'm doing one for my bedroom, I went ahead and chose the one that talked about love. And not only does it talk about love, but it is in my color scheme, which is grays and whites. And so I'm going to use it on this project. Now this calendar, the pages are very thin. And so I personally worry a little bit about Mod Podge just because it can cause quite a bit of wrinkles if you get it too wet. I have heard that you can still Mod Podge on it. Don't get scared, but I just want to make sure I didn't have too many wrinkles. So I just use a glue stick. And then I got this at Target in their clearance section for a little over $3. And it's this little wood palette sign. And I just have been saving it for a special project, and this is it. Again, my favorite chalk paint, this Rust-Oleum linen paint. I got this off Amazon about 7 months ago. I don't know if you can see in there how much is left, but I tell you what, such a good deal because I use it all the time and it has so much left still. But it's just a really good white. It's a little bit off-white and it dries well. I just love everything about this paint can, which is good because I had a lot of it. Alright, so like I said, I didn't Mod Podge. I went ahead and just used a glue stick. And like I said, the paper is really thin. So I went ahead and glued it down on a piece of cardboard. This is actually the cardboard that came inside the calendar, so that worked out great. And then I'll go ahead and I'll just trim it all down. And then once I get that done, I will go ahead and use my hot glue gun and glue the piece of cardboard down to my palette sign. I'm going to take some more of this eucalyptus stem that I got from Walmart. As you can see, I've already used it sometimes, and I still have plenty left. So for $1.99, I'm really getting my money's worth. So I'm just going to cut off 2 branches to give the top of my sign here a cute little look. I'm going to use 3 of these ribbons that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. The burlap ribbon, the green, I think they say grosgrain, if I'm saying that right, grosgrain, I don't know, one of those. And then actually I should say this last one is not from the Dollar Tree, it's a little gray gingham, but Dollar Tree does carry similar ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and I will make some ribbons out of those and add that to the top of my sign with my eucalyptus, and this sign will be complete. Super easy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you will subscribe and come see some more of my videos. See you later.